Today, something I'm real excited for, we got the FiTCAMX OEM style dash cam for our SR5 TRD Rally Tundra. Now what's cool about this one is not only it's 4K, it's Wi-Fi enabled, so you can get your footage from the truck to your phone super simple. It actually integrates directly into the housing by the mirror. It should just be pretty much plug and play. So why don't we open this box and see what it comes with. So we'll use the old ping pong table for an unboxing station. Box is pretty clean, looks pretty premium. Ideal for driving. Go ahead and open this up. In this box, we're gonna have the adapter that you're gonna plug in to your mirror. We got pry tool. It's nice that they include that in case you have trouble getting off the housing. Here is what the adapter looks like. See, we have the whole housing. This is literally going to replace the plastic housing currently on the truck. Here's the little connection to power to the camera. And now what's cool about this is once we get this hooked up, the camera will turn on as soon as the truck turns on. So no worrying about, hey, did I forget to turn on the camera? This will automatically start recording once the truck turns on. So why don't we get in the truck and install this camera, and it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, I'd hope. Before we get into installing the camera, because we're dealing with electronics, we're going to go ahead and disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. And now you can see no interior lights on, so we know we don't have power. Now we can go ahead to the install. So what we're going to want to do is get our thumbs towards the top here and apply equal pressure and push down along the windshield. And it might be a little tough, but these clips will pop out. That was a little aggressive, but we got it out. And I guess because we did it so rough, this plastic piece came out. There are clips in here, these red clips on both sides of this, and we're gonna have to take those out and put them in the FiTCAM's housing. So here's a better shot of it. There's these clips on either side, and there's a little notch that they're sitting in the middle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this metal prong side from the tool. I'm going to lift one end up, hold it with my finger, and push down on the other end, and it should come right out just like that. Simple as just pushing that down into there. And now let's do the other one. And our camera shroud, mirror shroud is ready to go back on once we get those wires hooked up. So let's go back to the truck. This is the plug we're going to take out. There's a tab here. All you have to do is press this tab down and it comes right out. Now we got their adapter. Gonna go ahead and plug that into this harness here. And now all we need to do is put the FiTCAM cover on and plug the camera in. Gonna take off the cover here so we can fit it around the mirror, of course. It only plugs in one way, so don't worry about plugging it in wrong. There we are. Now we'll bring this around the mirror. All right, the reason I'm having so much trouble is if you look at the original part that covers the mirror, it's a little wider than the one that it came with. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut these tabs. I'm just gonna use a utility knife real quick, cut these tabs, and I'll be right back. I got the little cover here, got those tabs cut off so we're a little wider. I wish I had a file to file it down to make it a little cleaner, but we can always do that at a later time. And now it clips right in. All right, so now we got the camera installed. We're gonna go ahead and put the battery terminal back on. The app setup is pretty straightforward. Just download FiTCAMX app off the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. They include a handy QR code on their manual. Once you have it installed, it'll want you to get into the vehicle and power it on. Now make sure you disconnect from any Wi-Fi networks and turn off Bluetooth. I found that is the best way to get this done. The password is 123456778, and once you get that entered, the app should open up and you'll get a live camera view. Now, two settings I recommend changing right away are changing it to 1080p That way you'll get more video saved on the included 64GB SD card and turning on sound recording. To download footage from the camera to your phone, you're going to click on Camera File, and from there you will see a library of all the videos that are currently on the SD card. Now, it does overwrite the oldest footage first, so if something happens, you don't have to worry about getting it overwritten. You also have the ability to press the camera button on the camera itself to lock that video, so it will not get overwritten no matter what. This clip took just over 1 minute and 30 seconds to download using the Wi-Fi connection between the camera and the phone. If that's not fast enough for you, the SD card is easily accessible on the right side of the camera housing, so you can pull that out and put it in an SD card reader directly in your computer and have access to all the files right there. During the day, I think the quality is more than good enough. Now keep in mind, I'm recording this at 1080p and upscaling it to 4K in editing, but street signs, license plates, and all the important details are still easy to make out. This is also filmed a little later in the day, so you'll notice some sun glare affecting the image a bit, but for around 190 bucks, compared to Toyota's integrated dash cam at $375, I think this is more than worth it. Now, while daytime is definitely where this camera shines, nighttime is a tougher test. You can see here that bright lights introduce some glare, and depending on the lighting, license plates and signs can be a little harder to make out. But at the end of the day, I don't need an IMAX camera on my windshield. I just want something that gives me a clear record of what happened if something ever goes wrong on the road. And for that, I think this is more than good enough. Overall, I'm really happy with the FiTCAMX. For under $200, the image quality is more than good enough, and what sells it for me is the clean install, no wires, nothing stuck to the windshield, and it gives you that OEM look. So if you want a higher quality camera and the OE style isn't your priority, sure, get a different camera. But if you want something that's easy to hook up, looks nice, looks like it's from the factory, gives good video quality, give the FiTCAMX a try.